Hey, how you doing? Dwayne here. Stay tuned because I'm going to talk about, if you're on this video and you found me, I'm going to talk about how to make money with no job and how to start your own online business. No pitch. Let's give you some valuable steps that you can literally take right now and use this week so you can become free like I am. I was in that struggle. I was in that situation. If you don't know about me and my story, I was, over $12,000 in debt. Me and my wife were struggling. I had a lot of challenges. My bank account being overdraft. I could have every possible thing that you can imagine happen to me. And I got to retire and quit from my job in my early 20s. And now I live a life. We have two different places that we live in. We live a life from home. I work full time, 3 to 4 hours a day from home, and it's a great life. But if you're on this video, it's time to get yours. So everybody's looking to make money and start their own online business, but by taking advantage of the internet, you have the most leverage possible. Let me explain. When you have the internet, you have full capacity to go wherever you want with your product. There's no limits, there's no boundaries, there is no space that you need, there isn't no rent that you have to pay. I have overhead, yes, but I choose to have employees so I can have my time freed, but you yourself can make a six-figure income from home and not have employees, overhead space, headaches, or anything. Pretty damn cool. This is a very powerful thing because it allows you to just write your paychecks. You can literally put a product on the internet, whether it's a virtual product like an ebook or maybe a physical product like something on eBay, and you can go out there and create income. Pretty simple. But there's a reason why most people fail, and there's a reason why the internet is still hazy and, it seems like voodoo, but there are certain things. I'm going to talk about 4 serious things that you need to look at so you can work from home and create an income without having no job. First, look for someone who has what you want. I can remember when I first started, I was so overwhelmed. Books, courses, I spent money on just about anything and threw money at anything to try to solve it, and that's why I got in debt so fast. But if I look back now, what really made an impact was finding someone who had what I wanted and latching onto them like a freaking leech. Because if they followed the steps, they know the mistakes, they know exactly the path. Their path might not look like this, like a missile correcting itself to its target. But the matter of the fact is they built their tunnel already. You're building your tunnel if you know where to go and they can tell you and avoid all the thousands of dollars mistakes. Kuya, man. Hang on to them as much as you can. And if they're not accessible, buy all the courses they've ever come out with. If they have any, pay for some consultations with them. Do whatever you can. I have people who call me up now and give me money because they want to consult with me because I've been through that road and I know what to do now. But looking back, if I would have done that from the beginning, it would have been a lot faster and a lot quicker process. Second, after you found someone to latch onto, get some funds. Whatever you have to do, whether you have to save some money, sell some stuff on eBay, whatever you got to do, I recommend at least $500. You can build a business from scratch without money. It's going to take a ton of time if you have little money. But the matter of the fact remains, if you have a little bit of funds, even if it's just $500, you can invest on education, courses, books. Like, for example, right here. When I wanted to be really good, I was in MLM for a while, network marketing, and I did very well. I got a cold calling guide. I've got like 5 books on cold calling and being able to call, to improve my skills. When I got an internet marketing, Google AdWords. I got a book on how to advertise online, and I learned these skills, and I invested money in learning them. I didn't just hung down, on the internet and try to figure things out on my own. I got courses on what I wanted to do, and that's what you should do with your initial money. Third, everything you do, make it systematic, okay? Don't be scatterbrained. Most people get info overload. You might even be here right now. Info overload, they're here, they're there, this marketing method, this business opportunity, this product. Stay with one thing, okay? And create a process that you follow every day. For example, I have something right here. Right here. See this? It's a DMO. What does it tell me to do? Well, it's telling me Twitter, add 300, Facebook, add 20, social oomph, Craigslist, articles, videos, forums, YouTube. I have a thing that I just started with one of my businesses that I follow. It's a DMO. It's a daily method of operation. I will do this every day until I make money. I found out that this is the easiest road you can follow to make money, which is having something you do every day for a few hours a day. It literally only takes maybe a couple hours, a few hours a day to generate a large income. But it's day after day after day after day, and when you feel like quitting and you feel like throwing up and you just want to throw in the towel, that's when you'll start seeing results. It's not the first week, not the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but the month after where your results, all your work is going to pay off. So be consistent, create yourself a daily method of operation. Number 4, pick something you love. If you don't love what you're doing, you're not going to stick with it. Like, for example, I love to golf, okay? I've paid a lot of money to learn how to golf. And I stick with it because I love to golf. When I first started golfing, I could only drive, probably not even that. Everything was curving to the right. I'd probably only drive 100 yards when I hit a good one. But after a while, I stuck with it after the thick and thin, and I hated it. Now a 250, 300 something yard drive straight down the middle is normal. But that took a lot of money. I invested in a club, invested in teachers, and I hated some of it. But I knew that I loved to play golf. I didn't love going through all that crap of learning it, but I loved golf. And that allowed me to stick with it. Same with building your own online home business and not having a job. Not having a job is love. Figure out a way, figure something that you love, and it'll avoid all the mistakes that you have to go through, and you'll stick with it, and you'll make money. It's pretty simple. So anyways, my name is Dwayne. Follow all these steps. I mean, they've helped me a ton, and I'm passing them on to you. They might seem simple as hell, but let me tell you, I wish there was somebody who told me all these 4 steps, because then I would have stayed on the path a lot easier, and I could have had success within a year instead of 2 or 3 years. So anyways, go to my website, DwaynePhelps.com. It should be down here, right here at the bottom on this video, and it should be down in the description. Go on there. I'm going to teach you step-by-step the tactics I use to pay off over $12,000 of debt and retire in my 20s to now. I get to travel the world with my wife, and I have a great life. Go check it out. There's some important stuff on there that'll help you do the same exact thing with your life. So anyways, we'll see you on that page.